sitting second chair, so be assisting.
Okay,
You
perfect.
have anything new to bring forward or anything?
No, let's just go win this case, boys.
Let's do it.
You're looking pretty fly with that red hat.
It looks good, don't it? Don't.
It's almost like
Not
we
sure about your
planned the
slippers,
red.
but it's cool, casual.
What do you mean slippers?
Those look like some like smoking slippers, like cigars and stuff.
It's like some good old penny loafers, you know.
All right.
Y'all ready to do
There
this?
hasn't
Are
been
y'all
there hasn't
nervous?
been any recent interactions. No, I just want to know if there's been any recent interactions with.
No, honestly, I don't think I've seen her in a while. I don't know if I've seen her since I last came to court. To be honest with you.
All right, well, let's try to keep hands off of her. Don't spit on her, kick her, none of that stuff today.
Oh my gosh, I've never touched her a day in my life, even though she shot me.
I'm just trying to keep some order in the court for the judge. Don't want him losing his mind on you.
Okay.
We got to get you to represent well and look good and get some sympathy from the judge. So if you want some fake tears up there, we're all about it.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, we're about to daggum go in here and win this thing, okay? And I paid y'all big money now. We can't be losing this, all right?
You got it.
All right, come on.
All right, let's get it done.
Boys.
Come on. Win on three. Come on, you ready? Come on.
Yeah.
Win on three. 1, 2, 3. Win!
Win. Go Panthers. Oh.
We wasn't on beat, but it's okay, boys.
Mr. Trump.
Oh my God.
Yeah, look, as long as you you behave yourself, you can be good.
Where's she? Oh God.
Yeah, I know that's right.
The man that's putting in for this divorce can't even show up.
What do I need to sit at?
We're on the right side over here.
Over here.
Oh wow.
Keller family, how are you guys?
We're doing good. We're the bailiffs for this court
Oh.
session today.
Oh, nice.
We're in good hands.
Can I not third out of this chair?
Hopefully. Make sure I'm standing
Mrs.
over
Keller?
here. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic today.
Super. That's what we like to hear.
Oh, thank you, Sam. I sure
Both sides ready to go.
call me.
Yes, sir.
I mean, she's already sitting on the table. I mean, how disrespectful is that?
Alright, is your side ready to go?
TikTok, guys, this is a court case, guys. If you want to come over and get full screen, Deputy Smitty on Twitch, guys. Deputy Smitty on Twitch.
Much for the court
If you click my profile picture, my link tree, I mean my if you click my profile picture, guys, my Twitch link is in my bio, guys. If you need it.
Before we start, everyone, please make sure that you don't have your hat. No hats, no masks on during the court session.
No hat.
Can everyone hear me? Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, I can.
No hat.
Alright, tonight we are gonna have the case of SaMANtha.
Dylan's got his camera.
Just part of the news.
Versus Officer Smith. Will both sides say your name for the record and also who the attorneys are? Starting with SaMANtha side.
Smith. SaMANtha Smith.
Alright, who are the attorneys representing her?
My name's Cole Stone.
Dude, I'm nervous. I'm nervous, Chad. I'm nervous.
Miss Innocent, Esquire, Public Defender.
Thank you. Alright, for
We also have an intern with us today. Intern.
Great. They're multiplying.
Alright, thank you. Thank you all for being here. Other side, please introduce yourself for the record.
I'm Deputy Attorney General Tony Donuts. I've got Deputy Cameron Smith as my client.
Where's Dylan at?
Deputy Attorney General Marcus Giambi on behalf of Deputy Smith.
Alright, thank you. Alright, both sides ready for opening statements?
Twin Turbo, thank you for the 7
Yes,
months. I appreciate the 7 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Alright, Miss Smith's side, since you are the ones that filed this action, you can start with your opening statements.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're here today to clarify the paternity of our client's soon-to-be bundle of joy she's going to bring into this world.
Is that the loudest he can talk?
Yeah, Your Honor, can we have everyone yelling, please?
Please make sure everyone has their outside voices.
Are y'all able to hear me all right?
Everyone in the back?
Can y'all hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear, I tell you. So loud, so clear.
If you want to stand closer to your client when you talk, that's fine. Because I can hear you up here. Start running
I
the
can't hear you very good. This helmet sucks.
Dylan, chill.
Thank
Don't
you,
get
Your
kicked
Honor.
out.
We are here today to
Is that
clarify
Darnell over
the
there?
paternity of my client's soon-to-be bundle of joy coming into this world. Mr. Carmen Smith, the person that she's supposed to rely on, the person that should stand beside her in her times of need, give her everything that she or he's capable of giving her, has failed that, and that's led to some irreconcilable differences between the two clients, and that's why we find ourselves here today, Your Honor. My client has been under some stress, some emotional trauma, you could say.
He did say Cameron
because of the
Smith.
constant denial of the fatherhood of Mr. Carmen Smith. And, Your Honor, that's just no way to treat a woman of such caliber. This lady right here, look at her. She deserves better treatment. And Your Honor, Mr. Smith has not been doing that. We're going to move and show through the DNA process. The DNA has come back as being him denying this has caused my client to just be twisted up, Your Honor. It's hard on a person. And you have the rug pulled off from you from the person that you was in a committed relationship with.
Great to meet you too. I tell you, it's
have that happen
pleasure.
is
It's
just
my honor.
rough, Your Honor. So we're here to clear that up
Same.
today and to secure a
Y'all
future
hear
for
Dylan and Al?
that little bundle of joy that Sam's going to bring into this world.
Wow.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. From other side, go ahead with your opening statement.
Nice to meet you too.
Good evening, Honor. How you doing today?
God almighty.
All right, thank you.
Good. So what we have here is a case of divorce. We're gonna the defenses or the prosecuting side with Miss Smith over here, or whatever, however she wants to go about her last name now. They're gonna talk about paternity testing and how it was done, but the science just doesn't back it up. She had her test done around 8 weeks. We all will talk about the science behind that. We're going to talk about the marriage, which the state has found was invalid, did not go through the proper channels, as well as my client over here, Smitty, was held at
They're
gunpoint.
saying the marriage was invalid?
Was held at gunpoint and forced to marry. Illegally, mind you.
That's kind of odd.
So
It's something
everything-
done
You
on
did that's
property.
Melania.
That is weird. Kind of like your hair. But hey, we're not going to talk about that.
Oh God!
My hair, there is no such color in nature as that hair right there.
Hey, buddy, he let you speak. Keep it shut over there.
Yeah, objection. Defense is just badgering everyone now.
Yeah,
Attacked our
please.
client already.
Yeah, please let him make his
Smitty,
opening
you're not
statement.
supposed to
You go back
outburst
on your
like that.
side,
Be
sir.
quiet.
Thank you, Toad.
Apologize, Your Honor. I get a
Yeah.
little bit emotional when it has to do with my client here.
Hop on over there. It's okay. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted,
Allegedly.
this whole marriage, was a sham. It never happened. It made my client believe that he had to step up because he is an honorable man. If he's married, he's doing the right thing by trying to support his supposed wife. He didn't know better. He assumed he was married. That's the right thing to do. There's nothing more, nothing less. He had, until recently, found out that this marriage was not anything legitimate. He had stepped up to the plate. That's what this trial is really going to be ultimately about.
Donald Trump.
They bought.
He
They got a
Donald
house
Trump
at some
behind me
point
is
together.
cracking
we'll
me
talk
up.
about that. We
James,
also
thank you for the
know
3 months. Thank you for the 3 months, bro. I appreciate the
that
3
when
months,
it comes
James.
to the
Thank you,
paternity
thank you, thank you.
test, that that
Look at Trump, guys. Look at Trump.
SaMANtha also had multiple lovers. We want to talk about commitment.
Your Honor.
Can't really object during an opening statement, sir.
Hey,
Otherwise, we would have objected all day on your erroneous opening statement.
Stuff like that. That's a feature of my clients.
Roasted.
It's an opening statement. You can say what you'd like.
Trump, can he be arrested for this?
Your Honor.
Yeah, I think so.
Kind of like how I think your pants are too tight, but we won't talk about that
Bro,
anymore.
it's gonna be a courtroom brawl.
Thank you for noticing.
It's gonna be a courtroom brawl.
I noticed too.
Oh, anyway, in the fact that she had to go through and hunt down all of the people that she had been with, even in a that my client thought was legitimate, she was being unfaithful the entire time. That's not a way to live. Even if you want to talk, if they're going to talk about common law or domestic partnership, you have to be faithful. So to sum it up, their paternity test is going to be shown it's invalid. The marriage is a sham, not legitimate.
Allegedly.
And my client has done everything in his power to be the right kind of man and treat who he thought was his wife with respect and love. That's it, Your Honor.
I'm so glad this guy sat behind me. Whoever's Donald Trump, I'm so glad he sat behind me.
That there is,
Schaefer, thank you for the 3 months. Tiger, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you for the 8 months.
Yes, Your Honor.
Tiger, Schaefer, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you.
Excellent. So we will be calling Court Clerk Lexi to the stand.
You know,
Excuse me, officer.
All right, if you don't step up here, Miss Clark.
Excuse me, Mr. Officer in pink. Excuse me.
Hey, Donnie T, see what he wants.
What's up? If you want to state your name for the record.
Lexi Harris.
All right, Miss Harris. You're going to raise your hand and repeat at me. I solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Just wash your hands.
So help me God.
Negotiable.
All right, you're a witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Can everybody hear me while I stand over here? Excellent. No noise is the right way to go. Miss Lexi, can you state for the record and for the court your name and occupation, please?
My full name is Lexi Harris. I am the Department of Justice court clerk and have been the only clerk for the last couple months.
What is that noise?
Right, and what does a court clerk do? What is your job?
Who's crawling out?
Specifically,
Clerks the court, I tell you.
with
It's not that hard.
Judges doing things like scheduling court cases on our calendar, opening discovery for attorneys, and I also handle marriage licenses as well.
Nate, he'll start giving me alerts. Yeah, he'll start giving me alerts.
Be quiet.
When these marriage licenses come through, is there a process to that?
Yeah, he'll start giving me alerts. Families generally have to open a family case with me, and then they request a marriage license. We get a witness, the fiancés, and everyone to state their name. And that, yes, it is a consensual marriage. Afterwards, I do provide a marriage certificate with both signatures on it, including mine as the officiant.
Okay, and all of these records, they're held, and there's a file for them. Is that right?
That is correct. I do have a folder containing all files of marriage licenses that have been issued in the state of San Andreas.
And at any point, had SaMANtha and Smitty come in and request a marriage certificate or license?
Scooby, that wasn't me. That was somebody beside me. Yeah, I heard that too.
I have a marriage license that was signed specifically by the two of them. I looked multiple times in my files, and there is nothing of the sort.
Now, in the state of San Andreas, if there is no marriage certificate, is this a valid marriage in our great city?
Legally, it is not. It has to be signed by someone
And
of
she's
the
not a
department.
lawyer. Calls for speculation.
Your Honor, this is her job.
She's
This
a
is
clerk.
Yeah, but
She's not a lawyer.
she's a clerk that handles all of the
I mean,
marriage
we could ask
certificates.
anybody, like, hey, you, do you think this is legal? That doesn't make it, just make them an expert.
The objections are
I
sustained.
absolutely think it's legal.
Thanks, Miss Pink Shoes.
Welcome, red
All
hair.
right. All right. Well, did you say you sustained that?
Better than Jerry Springer sometimes, I tell you.
Yes,
Your
I
Honor?
sustain that. I sustain
I
that.
don't think it's legal, but
All right.
Medic with 1,000 biddies.
Okay.
James,
That's
thank you
my
for the gift
understanding.
sub. I
You are
appreciate you.
excused.
James, thank you for the 1,000, bro.
Hold on.
Questions?
You're excused from me, ma'am.
Oh, my bad. My apologies.
All right, Mr. Stone or Miss Sant, if you want to ask your questions.
Keith, thank you for the 6-month resub, bro. I appreciate the 6
Ms.
months.
Harris, you said that you were a clerk for the courthouse for a couple of months now. Could you be more specific?
Feel free to object.
Yes,
Crap out of
I
her.
believe my start date was in July.
And since July up until now, how many floods have there been in our records department?
I do not recall. There have been many.
There's been many, correct? A lot of records. Were a lot of records damaged during that time?
I believe I do also have electronic records.
But there's a chance that.
Hold on
no.
1 second. Hold on 1 second. Excuse me, sir. Mr. with the red coat on. What are you doing back there?
Step away. Step away. I'll have
Trump, can he be arrested for that?
All right, thank you. All right, you can continue. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
I would if I was a police officer, I'd arrest him. I tell you, give me the cuffs. I'll put him on him.
Clear. There has been several floods here
If I'd seen Darnell
our
come
records
up there, he was
department
supposed to stay over in
since
the corner.
you've been a
Bro,
clerk.
who
Objection
is-
asked and answered.
Get up.
Ha!
Got him.
Not by you,
When was
Mr.
the
Donuts.
most recent one?
What was
I
that?
do not recall.
Don't recall when the last flood that damaged all the records were.
What is Dylan doing?
Waiting for the OT.
And it's your job to keep track of these records, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Or his email's
So there's
gone.
a chance that you don't recall if you've ever
Wait, did you
seen
delete-
any records regarding their marriage. I mean, if you're forgetting, they're not
Objection asked and
Did you-
answered.
Emails.
withdrawn. Thank you, Ms. Harris.
This is about 10 cents.
Anything else,
Congress.
Mr. Donuts?
But I gotta eat this big burrito.
Excuse you, sir.
Huge.
Huge.
burrito.
Hold on, your side already asked questions.
Yeah, get your goofy butt out of here.
All right. Fine.
Chase with 1,000
Sorry,
biddies.
keep walking.
Alright.
Step it.
All right, Mr. Donuts.
Chase, thank you for the 1,000 biddies. Keith, K9 Keith, thank you for the 7 months, bro.
No, nothing, Your Honor. I just wanted to walk up.
Thank you for the
Alright.
7 months, K9
Alright,
Keith. I
thank you,
appreciate
Miss
that.
Harris.
Chase, thank you for the 1,000 biddies.
Good power
There's
move.
nothing
Really
else
good
I
power
can do,
move.
though.
Yeah, you're excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Since SaMANtha.
Who was walking around a bunch back there? Them feet.
Your side can be presented first if you want to call your first witness.
Do y'all not hear them footsteps everywhere? Who's doing that?
Would you like to go up on the stage, on the court? All right. Your Honor, I'd like to call.
Can we
first
sit still back
witness,
there, people?
Miss SaMANtha Smith.
Hey, Trump.
All right. If you want to step up here.
Huge.
She's so huge.
Here we
Alright,
go,
can you state
guys.
Your name for the record.
Here we go.
Hey, how you doing? My name is SaMANtha Smith.
All right. You swear to tell the truth, and the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. You may put your hands down, and
Allegedly.
it's your witness.
Here we go, boys.
Samantha, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I
Hey,
like
how you
sugar,
doing?
Samantha.
I'm
Marcus, do you want a question? Or do you want me
tell
to?
us what was going on? What transpired?
You go
Ca-
first.
Cameron.
We could tag team.
Can you speak louder? I can barely hear you, sir.
Use
Oh,
your
I'm
outside
terribly
voice.
sorry.
I tell you, it's not
I
that
was,
hard. Talk up.
asking
Speak up.
Mrs. Smith to
Yes.
explain what was going on between her and Carmen, and tell us what exactly brought us all here today. And
Who's
in your
Carmen?
own words.
San
I'm
Diego?
sorry, are you saying Carmen? Sir?
San
Yes,
Diego?
Carmen. Carmen Smith?
Knock, knock,
Yeah,
Carmen.
Carmen Smith, right?
Who's
It is-
Carmen?
Yeah, who is Carmen, sir?
He doesn't even know who he's here
Is that not
for.
it?
He doesn't, Your Honor.
Farmer Smith, Smitty, I think there.
Your
We don't
Honor.
No.
Defense would like to point out that dyslexia is recognized as a protected disability with the American Disabilities Act.
Fake news.
All right.
All right. I don't know what just happened, but we can continue. Whatever just happened, I'm gonna ignore. Continue.
Miss Smith, can you go ahead and tell us what's going on now? What brought us here today?
Get out of my bubble.
So see what had happened was, right, so, you know, I was driving that bus, you know, doing my thing, you know, and Mr. Cameron Smith, or Carmen, you know, his nickname, you know, I'll say he was very in love, you know, and he always showed me so much love for about 5 minutes.
I can understand that.
Yeah, the 5 minutes, and then you see what had happened was, right, is he was over here trying to flip me and my bestie for the resty Willow. She would be here, but she's asleep. She's old. And he was always trying to, like, blackmail me and get me to, you know, like, stop being Willow's friend so he can get with Willow, blah, 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 you know.
Unfaithful.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, what's it? He's
Objection.
Every time, objection,
Oh,
not sustained.
hold on.
Is the judge looks like George
Speculation.
Washington.
Blabbering witness, leading the witness.
Leading the witness.
Leading the witness? Okay, I'm about to let a little bit.
Yeah, please.
A lot of
lead
it.
The witness.
Who's bleeding
next
the
question.
witness?
Might as well just tell the story for her. I'll tell you.
That's not a question.
Miss Smith, when you and Cameron, or Carmen, I like calling Carmen. It's more like when you and Cameron were together and married, y'all had a mutual home. Is that not true?
Honestly, it's really not. So I own this home. Before we started talking,
Get out my
he
shop.
actually never had keys to my house. So I don't know why he's over here trying to say marital property, yada,
Allegedly.
yada. That's all this comes out of his mouth. Because he had nothing else better to say with his life. So the answer to your question is no, it is my house. And I would let him, you know, come and visit.
So that was pre-marriage. Okay, understand that. And he's trying to get you to sell his house and split the money with him?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
But then at the same time, he was saying that the marriage wasn't legitimate. That's kind of interesting, don't you think?
yeah, he's not very smart.
You guys need to back up behind the barrier.
I can understand.
Somebody's gone just for
What do you mean?
everything.
The barrier.
I'm with the news, man.
Get behind the barrier.
You're going on the news.
Get behind the barrier.
You're going.
It's supposed to be.
You're going. My spot now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, your spot is gonna be game over.
That's right on the front page, yeah.
I answered the question.
What's up?
I'll fight you behind Beggar Shop.
And you certainly did. No further questions, Your Honor.
Camera zooms better. You're stupid.
All right.
It's not about the size, it's about what it
Mr.
does.
Donuts, do you want to do some cross-examination?
I sure do.
Dude, that judge is George Washington, bro. Glenn, thank you for the 14
Alright.
months, bro. Thank you for the 14 months, Glenn. Thank you.
That's what I mean, are you just gonna hang out here this whole time?
Well, I'm having a little bit of a cramp right here. Oh, there we go. That's better. That's better. I was. I apologize.
It's all right. I mean, there you go. Be on your way. Anyway, SaMANtha, how are you doing?
Hey, how
this
you
evening?
doing? I'm good. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. So, the night of the marriage, what happened? How did that go down? How was this whole marriage planned?
So it's actually a few of my friends. So you see what had happened was, right? So we were driving that bus around town, and then you see what happened was, right? So one of my friends, he was like, you know what? I think you and Carmen should get married. And I said, oh my goodness, we should. Oh, and then you see what had happened was, right? So they hired some kind of pilot, and they picked him up, and then they met. So I flew to Mexico by myself. You know what I'm saying? then a helicopter came and landed, and it was the most beautiful wedding. Oh my goodness, you should have seen it.
Tell them, sister.
I feel like we're missing some parts, Samantha, into this. You went
First
from
of all, correction.
Objection.
Yes.
Who's testifying? The lawyer or Miss Smitty?
your face is testifying, madam.
All right, enough. Mr. Jones, please make sure.
That was a terrible joke.
Please make sure you're asking questions
Right here smells like a camel.
and leaving your comment. All right, enough from all the attorneys. Otherwise, you will all be held in contempt.
Can I help you? Do you want to kiss?
I haven't said anything, Your Honor. I don't know how I'm getting wrapped up into their hatred.
Yeah, stop talking.
You should tell you it's
A little
childish.
close to me, sir. Thank you. Thank you. So, Samantha, when you got married, did you get a physical marriage license?
Yeah.
Where is that license?
Carmen has it.
Allegedly.
He does.
Well, I gave it to him.
Gave it to him. Okay.
Allegedly.
Now, as far as the house, your living situation, did you two buy a house together, or did you go to each individual's houses at different times?
Objection. Question.
Yes, please split it up into 2 questions.
When did you have a shared residence?
I asked and answered.
You can't object. You need to answer the question.
Oh.
Thank you, though.
What was the question?
Do you two have a shared residence?
No.
All right. Samantha, how is it true that you, in fact, were seeing other individuals?
Objection, inflammatory, Your Honor.
Overruled.
I see people every day.
Is it true that you were romantically involved with other people while you were with Smitty?
Objection. Relevance.
Overruled.
Relevance.
Oh, that's nasty.
You may answer that question, Samantha.
She was, and I know for a fact at least one of them's in the crowd.
Yeah, objection. Shut the hell up.
Yeah,
Hey.
Mr. Smith.
Sustained.
Mr. Smith, please be quiet. You'll have your chance to testify.
Remember, you are under oath, Samantha.
Yes, it is true.
How many individuals were you romantically involved with?
1 second.
Huge.
6.
Just gonna chill.
And okay, and how far along were you when you did this paternity test?
I don't know who's
ain't a
playing Donald
doctor,
Trump.
I don't know.
I don't know who's playing Trump.
I mean, did the doctors not acknowledge how far along you were?
I ain't gonna lie, they did, but I forgot.
Okay. Do we have any of those or nurses here?
Objection, Your Honor.
She was probably under the influence, like always.
Objection. We actually do.
Then how can you object? I'm asking a question if we do have them. That's not an objection.
You was
Yeah, I'm
asking the
objecting.
same
Just
question
to you in
several times.
general. Your presence is objective.
All right,
All
enough.
right, Barbie.
You know what? Hold up, Your Honor.
It's Judge Stone.
Hold
Hold
on.
on,
Hold
hold
on.
on, hold on.
Huge.
Mr.
I think we
Man?
should just
Hold
throw
on.
her
Hold on.
ass.
What is she doing?
Hey, you.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll get rid of it.
Hey. Hey, you ain't my lawyer no more. You're fired.
Why are you
Go.
firing me? Oh, Samantha, why are you firing me, huh?
Oh, hon.
Bye, Four Eyes. Hit the showers.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Hit the
Before you do that,
showers. You talked your way out of this one, didn't you?
Oh, I called it.
Oh my god.
I'll see you later.
I'll see you later, Sam.
Objection,
right.
bothering the witness.
Your Honor.
Smitty. Come on,
That
Smitty.
was a warning. That was a warning.
Keep it together.
Lucky number 7,
together.
That's
buddy.
not
I'm
impressive.
gonna
It's
take the
SaMANtha.
ball.
Get out of
With the
here.
ball,
Leave
I'm
my
gonna
client alone.
pass it out.
Say it one more
Huge,
time.
I tell you might want to go get checked out after that.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yep. I'm
You
gonna
wanna do
find
it?
that there's
No,
separate
don't.
yourselves.
I told you.
Smitty,
we gotta keep it together. Smitty.
Smitty, back
Not
up.
worth it.
Back up.
Hey, what, or you are going to help financially with Cole Smitty Jr., correct?
Punch him,
Sir,
Smitty.
please,
You dog
please
water.
remove
You
yourself
go
to the back.
sit down.
Hey, go
You
hit the
dog water.
showers. You've been
All
fired.
right, Mr.
Get over and sit down.
Come on.
Yeah.
Lock it up.
Hey, Carmen.
Hit
Hey,
the shower.
next
You
camera.
little
Seven,
No,
demon.
man.
stop antagonizing. Go sit in the back.
Continue at.
Smitty, sit down.
All right, order the court. Order the court.
Should have punched him, Smitty. Huge.
Better walk off, bud.
Right hook.
Yeah, I'll have a Big
All
Mac.
right, please continue asking
Dylan said you better walk off.
Is this far enough?
Get him on camera, Dylan.
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry about that.
Well, I've got it on camera, brother.
Given this new light, Your Honor, and SaMANtha.
He's sitting behind me.
How long have you two been seeing each other? You and Mr. Cole.
How long have we been here? Add like 15 minutes to that.
Oh, for God's sake.
Okay.
Chad, y'all like that warning shot I set off? That was a warning shot.
Killer, I know you ain't talking.
Prodigy, thank you for the 17 months, bro. I appreciate the 17 months. Garrett, thank you for the 8 months. Garrett, thank you for the 8 months. Prodigy, thank you for the 17 months.
All right. And now from you, Killer,
I
also.
don't even think I've ever had a personal conversation with her.
So, I'm sorry, Your Honor. All of that kind of threw me off for a second. Let me collect my thoughts.
Me too.
That was a
Me too.
little something. But
You should
Hey,
probably
Carmen.
go wash your face.
Try to go, bro.
sustain the question. So we have
Oh, absolutely.
nurses or doctors in the building
Excuse me.
that did this paternity test.
Chad, I shot a warning shot off with a
SaMANtha,
taser in the courtroom.
When they did this test, what was that outcome? What did they say?
I'm pregnant.
And at that time,
Allegedly.
could they determine who the father was, or was this just to determine your pregnancy?
They did a DNA test too.
My camera's better than
They
yours.
did a DNA test. That early?
zoom.
I ain't a doctor.
Isn't as heavy.
Understandable. Okay.
That's fake news.
Is this your first
Fake
pregnancy?
news.
Yeah.
Wow.
Objection, relevance.
I'll get Trump on you.
Overruled. And it was already answered.
I was not aware.
Dude, he got fired in the middle of the court, bro. Why is he still here?
Got nothing else, Your Honor.
All right, any more questions?
Am I allowed to redirect?
I mean, this dude got fired. Why is he still here?
It's up to SaMANtha.
He got fired in the middle of the court.
Hey, how you doing? What can I help you with?
Miss Smithers. Did you love Carmen?
You said did or do?
Did you
Hey, y'all
love
quit calling me Carmen.
At one
Your
point
Honor.
in time, yes, I did love Carmen.
This is all on court record. If they want to keep calling my client by the wrong name, Your Honor, this trial will be null and
Yeah.
void
Your Honor,
because
it
there
was
is no
already,
Carmen in this
put in
court.
the record that her nickname for the client was in fact Carmen. She stated that previously.
I've never
that
been
true?
called Carmen.
Yeah, the objections be overruled.
Smitty,
I just have
What's
a
up?
couple questions.
your nickname's
before you
Carmen
step
with
in.
that?
I ain't never been called that.
SaMANtha.
That's lies. I ain't never been called that.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Are you currently employed?
You know,
Okay, do you have any source of income at this time?
We have.
Yes.
Okay, about how much a month do you make?
Yes.
Hey, buddy, get out from behind me before I end up whipping your ass.
I don't think you're able to do it, big boy. You're
Uh,
talking out your butt because your
500,000
mouth
a
knows
month?
better.
Shoes are on
Yeah.
the red, so
Sir,
you get blood
if
on
you're
them,
gonna
you can't
continue to
tell.
make
I don't have any questions
comments
for you, mate. You may step
towards
down.
the folks in front of you and continue to cause issues, I'm gonna ask you to leave.
I was
This
replying
is
to that ask.
aggressive, huge.
All right. Any further
Stand your back.
witnesses? SaMANtha side.
Stand your back.
Yes, We have
Smitty, you're gonna take the trial or
doctor
take the
that
stand, right?
performed the paternity
Yeah, that's fine.
and the DNA test here.
Marcus, he's
Dr.
gonna be questioning
Adam,
you.
we would like to
One
call.
second.
Alright,
Pick
Dr.
up one
Adams, you want
second.
to step up to the front here?
Say cheese.
They're gonna be Marcus. They're gonna be talking about
SaMANtha.
amniotic fluid or whatever.
Yes.
The procedure itself is
Alright, you
highly
want to raise
invasive.
both your hands?
It cannot be done until after 15 weeks.
You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Does he have an unemployment check to go get? Yes.
Adam
say
Prophet,
what?
charge nurse at SAMC.
Alright, thank you. Alright, it's your witness, Miss Sen.
I'll holler at y'all later.
Dr. Adam, how long have you been a physician?
I'm not technically a physician. I'm just a charge nurse at the San Andreas Medical Center. Not yet, anyway. I'm
As a
going to
charge
surgical
nurse-
school.
Doctors can do this.
As a charge nurse, what are your responsibilities?
Overall, my responsibility is to oversee the training of new coming med students, handle day-to-day operations within the emergency room and any appointments that may arise, help schedule and maintain appointments with the doctors.
How long have you been a charge nurse at our Central Medical Center?
I got promoted to charge nurse December 23rd, 2023.
And do you recall meeting Miss SaMANtha?
Yes, ma'am. I remember meeting Miss Smith.
And what in regards was she seeing you for?
She had wanted to schedule a procedure called an amniocentesis, where we basically take amniotic fluid from the uterus, and we do genetic testing and get a DNA profile.
From the what?
And did you perform this procedure?
Objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor. To the previous answer, he's not a medical professional doctor. He's just a nurse. He's not an expert in this field. There's lack of foundation. Lack of foundation for him being an expert.
Yeah, Your Honor, this is a part of his duties and a part of his charge, and he is solely responsible for these specific tests.
I can drive a car. That doesn't mean I'm in NASCAR.
I will take the weight of the evidence into account, knowing that he's not an expert witness, but the answer will stand. Next question.
Sorry. Somebody just punched him.
On the day that you met Mrs. Smithers,
Somebody just neck dealing over there.
what was requested of you? What exactly was the purpose of the appointment?
The appointment was to assist Dr. Dwayne Sully in performing an amniocentesis on Miss Smithers' baby, to check for any genetic deformities.
Chad,
or any
I feel like I need to
abnormalities,
fire my
and
attorney
to
and hire
test
Trump.
for paternity.
That's what I need to do. I need to fire my attorney
Allegedly.
and hire Trump.
Do you recall the results of that exam?
Yes, ma'am.
And what were the results?
Miss Smithers is going to have...
Objection. He's not trained on reading results. That's a doctor's job, sir.
Bitch.
Your Honor, he is perfectly trained to read results of tests.
Objection.
In his job description that only a doctor can read a file.
There's no foundation for his expertise in this field.
I'm going to sustain the objection. Ask more questions to get there. You can, but as of right now, I'm sustaining.
Did you happen to receive and or read any reports regarding the results of that test?
Objection. Still going down the line of questioning. Still hasn't laid a foundation to his expertise.
I'm gonna sustain the objection.
It doesn't take an expert to read a report.
I don't want a monkey on this stand telling me what the report said, ma'am.
Oh.
To be fair, I mean, we've got a monkey over there defending another monkey.
That's my partner. That's not relevant. I'd like to see some sort of foundational value from this witness that's supposedly a nurse.
I
Can you?
Sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Can monkeys read?
Yeah, go ahead. Can you ask a few questions just for the foundation?
I can't really fire my attorney. He's
Not
doing a good
English.
job. But I can hire Donnie T to add on to it.
Have you been as charge nurse, what are your duties and responsibilities?
My duties and responsibilities to oversee day-to-day operations at the San Andreas Medical Center.
What's up, Nurse
Emergency
Christina?
Department. I'm in charge of trauma care. Also in charge of assisting in the training. Well, I'm in charge of the training of new medical students as they come in to the hospital. I'm also charged with making sure that doctors have everything they require to do their duties. Also a voice of the nursing staff, the resident staff, and the medical staff to the doctors. Overall, like I said, again, I run day-to-day operations as the head of the emergency department.
Okay, so as a charge nurse, are you tasked with, say, for example, conveying a person's test results to them?
Yes.
And on this particular day, did you convey the test results to Miss SaMANtha?
Yes, I did.
And what did you convey to her?
The document that I read stated exactly that there were no abnormalities detected in the amniotic fluids, that she is going to have a very happy and healthy baby. No genetic deformities were determined, were discovered, or any life-threatening diseases or illnesses that could be prevalent inside the fetus at the time.
Allegedly.
Okay, and in regards to the DNA test, were you charged with relaying the outcomes of that test, Ms. Smithers?
Yes, I was.
And what were the outcomes of that test?
We tested two individuals, Sergeant Cameron Smith and I believe a DeLeon Squidward. Both tests came back with DeLeon being negative as the father and a 99.999% chance of Sergeant Cameron Smith being the father of SaMANtha's baby.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Objection on his response again. We, as Mr. Smith's attorney, do not submit to this subject being an expert on any area to relay this type of information.
I know how to read, man.
He is.
Hold on.
Clearly.
The objection's overruled.
Allegedly.
All right. Do one of you two lawyers want to question the nurse?
Yes, Your Honor. Give me one quick second, if you don't mind.
Sir, would you please step back behind the threshold?
Behind the threshold.
Yeah, I didn't do any research. Yeah, you got him. I'll just let me finish him off. Just turn it over to me when you're done. You tee it up, you go, and then when you're done, just say it. Come to me, and I'll say I have further questions. Don't give them up.
Your Honor, I'm going to ask a few questions, and then my partner Marcus is going to ask a few questions, if that is okay with you.
Yep, that's fine.
Oh my gosh,
How you
yeah.
doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing good.
TikTok, guys. I'm live on Twitch. Deputy Smitty on Twitch, guys. Link is in my bio if you
Sorry,
need
I
it.
missed your name. What was
Adam.
If you got the Twitch app,
Charge
just type in
nurse,
Deputy
same
Smitty,
as
guys. I'll bring you straight on over here.
Profit charge nurse. Okay. So, for the record, are you a doctor?
No.
Does your hospital have doctors?
Yes, in fact, the head of the entire hospital, Dr. Bruce Cotton, is in the audience right now. He's currently standing up behind you.
Oh, perfect. Was he involved in this procedure?
At the time, no.
What's up, Sydney?
So, for the record, I
Yes,
can
Miss Piggy,
agree
right.
that charge nurses understand how to work ultrasound and understand that, so I'm not going to argue that on you. But as far as amniocentesis goes, can you explain to the court exactly what the primary function of using that process is?
I mean, objection. I mean, we clearly stated that he is not a physician, and that but he is charged with relaying the information from the test results to the patient.
Your Honor, she's been questioning him about it. She's using this as an argument, so I want to see how much he knows about this process.
Your Honor,
I'm questioning his knowledge on this process, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna let you.
Attorney Donuts has flat feet.
I'm gonna let you go a little ways on this, but not too far.
I won't go too far. Mr. Prophet, I just want to know, what is your understanding of amniocentesis?
Amniocentesis is a test that we do. We gather a small amount of amniotic fluid from the birth sac of the mother and the fetus, where we test different dead skin cells that happen to be inside the amniotic fluid. We do pull up a genetic profile and a DNA profile, where we can test for different genetic and chromosomal conditions such as Down syndromes and other diseases to see if the baby is healthy.
His daughter's been up there a long time.
Check to see if
or whatever he is,
bone structure, like everything is working properly within the growing fetus.
Okay, so it'd be safe to say this procedure is 9 times out of 10 done to test traits of the baby.
Yes, but because the DNA profile.
What? Did I hear Barbie chime in?
All right, enough comments.
Are you
What's the objection?
testifying, or is he testifying?
That was a question, ma'am.
Okay, well, it didn't sound like a question. It sounded like fart noises coming out of your mouth.
Fart noises.
I'm a little gassy.
Could you please restate the question, sir?
Nasty.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Yo, what Trump said.
So the question is this test primarily
What is going on?
to determine traits of the baby?
Yes, sir. But it can also be used to create a DNA profile to test for paternity.
Okay. And at what time in the pregnancy is this procedure typically recommended to be done?
Normally it's recommended to be done between 15 and 20 weeks, but it can go as early as 8 weeks.
Allegedly.
Usually in the start of the second trimester.
Okay, it can go as early as 8 weeks. You're saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And is that just what you have learned as being a charge nurse, or is this your professional, I guess, not opinion, but you know what I mean, your professional outlook on it?
During
What do you mean?
Restate the objection. I didn't hear you.
What he said? You asked him, what do you mean? I was asking the lawyer or the counselor, what does he mean? He's not very clear with his question. Yes.
I'm sorry, Mr. Prophet. Was I?
No, I can answer the question. During nursing school, we do women's health studies, and we do a rotation in a women's clinic where we learn about.
Why aren't we so hung up on this
health,
for so long, guys?
Specifically, that of babies, and we do a rotation in prenatal unit, not a NICU, but like where the babies are born and stuff, and we learn about the different procedures and tests that we can do and their outcomes, how to look at them and stuff, at everything. So we do, while the procedure is done by a doctor, we do learn about what they do, how to perform them, and what is expected of the nurses during that procedure.
All right. Now, was there a doctor involved in this procedure?
Yes, sir. Dr. Dwayne Sully, Assistant Director of Operations at San Andreas Medical Center.
Is Dr. Dwayne Sully here today?
Negative. Dr. Sully's not in at this time.
Okay. Those are the questions for me, Your Honor. I'm going to have my partner take over.
Huge.
What'd he say?
Good work. Good work.
What'd he say?
All right. So you just answered that all your medical school was for nursing, correct?
Yes, sir. I'm currently enrolled at UCLS to become a trauma surgeon. So I am going back to school to get my MD.
Oh, so you do have ambitions to get into the medical field as a doctor?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've been in the medical field. I was in the Army
Hey, brother, make sure you get
for
him in
20
check
years
for me.
as a
Appreciate
combat
that.
medic.
Next time you
I
catch
didn't
him,
ask
take him
that
to
question.
jail for assaulting a police officer.
So,
Who is that?
any of your training or experience go in the field of OBGYN?
Again, we did a clinical rotation. In
Donnie, too. Who just said that?
School.
We have never
Yeah,
claimed
I
that
don't
he
know,
was
maybe
an
aliens.
expert or a doctor. We clearly stated that he conveyed the test results to our client.
So
the objection is going to be
ET E phone hone or something.
He's
I
allowed
don't
to
know.
answer these questions to get a better understanding of this nurse.
The deputy chief public defender never laid a foundation of this subject's training experience. So I'm just trying to have a better insight to
Who
what
is
he's
saying
doing
that?
since he's doing some unsafe treatment to a pregnant woman.
I did not do any treatment on this
Oh,
woman.
that's
There
right.
was a
That's right. A
present.
doctor did. A doctor did the treatment. That's
I
correct.
You
You
ran
did.
the
Stop
ultrasound.
it, though.
Go ahead.
You didn't stop it. I got it.
All right, enough out of both of you. Next
something,
question,
Samantha?
please.
All right. So the
Do you need
question
something
was about you
Okay, if you
having
need, just let me
training
know.
as an OBGYN, not in that field, not doing a clinical.
No, I do
trial.
not have any formal training as a
Bro,
as
you've
a
been
medical
fired. Sit your goofy
doctor
butt
in
down.
OBGYN field. No, you're correct.
He called you a clown. Yeah.
All right. And so you did say you did a clinical class there. How long was that?
That clinical
you can say
class
I'm
of
lucky
to
number
include
7, huh,
rotation on
Carmen?
the medical floor was 15 weeks.
And how many times did you get to practice this test that you oversaw?
Hitch,
I
you know,
don't.
quite frankly, I don't know
perform
if
the
that's
test.
something to brag about or
I
not.
run
Hitch.
the ultrasound to ensure that the baby is safe, and I've done it multiple times before.
Oh
at
my
different hospitals.
god.
So with this minimal amount of training, you think you have experience to pass on information to, since we're using nicknames, Sarah over there?
Oh yes, sir. I learned how to read in first grade, like you did, and I can read a medical report to a patient with the doctor standing right there.
Yeah, I'd like to object to him trying to attack me here, because I learned to read way before that. I'm not a first grader. I was in pre-K when I learned, bro.
Objection overruled.
Yeah, nobody is.
Yeah, your shoes are speculating something.
Next question, please.
I have none. I just would like to show that there's never been any foundation to show that he's an expert, or even probably should be a nurse at this hospital I'm scared to go to.
I'll remember that, sir.
Any other follow-up questions?
You got some loose lips up there, kid.
All right, enough out of you. Go sit down.
Yeah, go sit down.
No one's talking to you, Sarah.
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, man.
We've already discussed how long you've been a nurse. And just to reiterate to the court, are you or aren't you trained to read test results to a patient?
Yes, ma'am. It's
Objection. He already asked and answered that he learned to read at first grade. I'm good with it.
Just to reiterate,
I objected to that. I don't know why you're not waiting for the judge to answer, ma'am.
Objections be over. Is be
mostly
overruled,
it has
but
to
she
do
moved.
with your breath.
But she moved on. Next question.
Objection. The attorney's badgering me.
Yeah, you were badgering her too.
She deserves it.
He is a badger.
All right.
She looks like a badger.
Yes, let him fight.
I want the court to recognize that she looks like a badger.
All right, enough. All right.
Okay.
Next comment on
I
you.
would like the court to recognize that he looks like Ronald McDonald.
Hold on. Enough from both of you. Next inappropriate comment. Mr. Donuts, you will be held in contempt. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, Your
I've
Honor.
had enough out of you. You need to be quiet.
Oh,
All right, next question, please.
What the heck is Okur?
To
What's that mean?
reiterate, were those test results?
What specific results, ma'am?
Hey, Donnie.
The ones that you read from the paper
Donnie T.
to our to the patient regarding
come here,
her,
walk over here, come here.
maternity and the health of her child.
No, not you,
Down
goofball.
syndrome negative. Genetic abnormalities negative.
Get out of here before I knock you out.
99.99%.
You keep on making these threats,
Go.
but you never do nothing.
Come here, Donnie. Come here.
The father.
Hey, Donnie.
You probably should talk to the lawyer too.
Hey, Donnie.
All right, thank you for your testimony,
Huge.
sir. You may step down.
This guy in the red suit, I believe he's going to end up making me lose this court case, huh?
All right, any more?
I think he's doing a great job. I tell you.
Hey, listen.
Listen.
I think he's going to make me lose this court. If I relieve him of his duties, will you fill in for him?
Hey.
It's probably not appropriate. I'll tell you.
Smitty,
What?
why don't we just let the lawyers fight it out for who wins?
Well, Donnie, are you going to be on my side or not? What if they call you up on stand?
Huge. I got your back, but I'll tell you, I think we should let them do their thing. They're experts.
Mr. Smith, they're
What he
calling you
said.
up.
Oh, Donnie, I might need you, bro. I might need you, Donnie. Be locked
Huge.
Smitty, now would be the time to relieve me.
All right. If you want to raise both your hand, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right. Could you please state your name for the record?
I am Sergeant Cameron.
Yeet your
Smith.
lawyer, hire fake Trump.
All right. Thank you, Sergeant Smith. Your witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sergeant Smith, for the court, can you just state your current occupation, how long you've been doing that for us?
Yes, I'm a police officer with the LSPD. I've been a police officer now about 2.5 years. I've been with the LSPD probably about a year, and I'm a sergeant with a uniform patrol.
All right. Prior to working in this state, do you have any prior law enforcement, sir?
No, sir.
Check
Okay.
relevance. This is not a criminal case.
I've heard this woman all night. She needs to hush it.
Your Honor, it's important that the court understands his job, his financial means, and that we can base his statements off trustworthiness.
Yeah, I'm gonna let.
This is my witness, ma'am.
I'm gonna let him go a little ways on this, but not too far. Continue the questioning.
Your Honor, I'm going to take this all the way to the line, just so you know. It's no disrespect to you, but I think the other attorneys over here continually are badgering witnesses and the counselors.
Yeah, you are too. Keep going.
And then Sarah talks too much. All right, so
You get a bad
Sergeant
haircut,
Smith.
but we're not talking about that.
All right, you'll be the next one held in contempt. Please be quiet over there.
Jerry.
I'd like the court to note that she was checking me out and has a slight like towards me. I can feel it.
This is wild.
So, Sergeant Smith, financially, what do you make monthly in the state with your employment?
Roughly about $3,000, and that's before taxes and insurance comes out.
All right. At any time, did you have a relationship with the Miss SaMANtha here?
I did. It was not wanted, but you know, when they put a firearm to your head and force you to get in the chopper, to fly across the ocean, and to marry her, you know, I mean, I was forced into the relationship.
Did you feel if you did not go along with this plan of marriage that you'd get murdered?
Oh, 1,000%. I had 3 or 4 ARs pointing at me. Probably they were standing probably closer than what me and you are right now. So absolutely, if I did not say yes, I probably wouldn't be standing here today.
Were you so scared that you possibly tinkled your pants that day?
Absolutely.
I know the fear.
Yes, I looked for a suitcase. There was not a suitcase, so I just had to do it in my pants.
It's a very traumatic scene that you went through that day, didn't you?
Absolutely.
Do you need a tissue? Your Honor, can you give my client a tissue, please? Who's you?
You do need a tissue, sir.
Yeah, just toss me one.
All right.
Or do you need a hug?
Stay out of this. You can only flirt with one guy at a time.
There you go, sir.
I'm not flirting with anybody.
Thank you so much, Mr. Walsh.
No, it's me. The court noted it was me.
All right.
Okay? It's
Next
okay.
question, please.
We'll talk later. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Focusing here. All right. So with these multiple guns that were pointed at you and the fear for your life, you yourself to saying "I do."
That's correct.
All right. And how long have you known Miss SaMANtha?
I've known her for a while. Back whenever I used to work with Blaine County Sheriff's Office, I would typically go to lunch or whatnot at Yellow Jack, and she was a bartender back then, so I've known her for a good bit. Dustin, thank you for the 100
And
biddies.
do you know her as a violent person?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, she is. She's very violent.
Just objection in general.
To do with that,
Over-
Your Honor.
Somebody needs to tell Karen to
Overruled.
be quiet over there.
Sir, you're not part of the case anymore.
Speculation.
Samantha, are you representing yourself?
Yeah.
Wait, what? No. You already fired one attorney, lady.
All right. Well, since she's not representing herself, objections to be overruled.
You can answer that. Sergeant Smitty, you can answer that last question.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Do you know Miss SaMANtha as a violent individual?
Yes, she is very violent.
Through your career as a law enforcement officer, have you ever had to arrest her?
Yes, I've had to arrest her, and I've had multiple run-ins with her. I mean, as far as pulling her over for a simple traffic violation, and she ends up shooting me on the traffic stop. I mean, she's very, very, very violent.
Actually, he still married her.
Oh, yes,
Forcefully.
we was married at that time.
Object
whenever I
the
had to pull
objection.
over. Come on, Karen.
The objection sustained. Next question, please.
That's all right. I know how that goes.
All right. What type of crimes have you arrested her for?
I mean, off the top of my head, I mean, I know that there's been fleeing that I've arrested her for. There's been assault that I've arrested her for. There's been attempted murder that she's been arrested for. I mean, pretty violent crimes.
Do you think her infatuation turned into stalking and love for you?
Oh, 100%, yes. She's
Objection. He's not an expert in stalking.
Oh, I object the objection. He's a cop, investigates these crimes all the time.
Okay, well, we didn't. There's no foundation. Objection foundation.
Would Karen go
I'm
back
gonna
to
overrule the
Ken?
objection. I'm gonna take it as a layperson's understanding
Would
of
Karen go back to
stalking.
Ken and get out the courtroom?
You can answer.
Say it again. I'm sorry. Karen keeps throwing my thoughts off.
Her infatuation turned into love for you.
Yes.
And stalking.
Absolutely. Yes. She's liked me for a very long time. I mean, I'm really good friends with Willow, and I know that they were good friends. And before me and Willow had a fling, it was always kind of known by Willow from that SaMANtha had the hots for me type thing, so to speak. I did notice a lot of times whenever I would be out patrolling, I didn't realize at the time, but I would always see her kind of pass by, or like if I was like sitting somewhere running traffic, she'd sit across the road. And now kind of putting it all together, she was definitely stalking me and trying to keep eyes on me at all times.
So you'd be on calls for service in fear for your life, thinking she was going to show up.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't know.
I'll slow your roll. I'll withdraw. I will withdraw, but you need to slow your anger down. I'm getting all jacked up over here.
Question withdrawn.
Hey, Your Honor.
All right. I said one more
right.
outburst from you. You're held in contempt. I will be holding you in contempt. We will
All right,
talk about it
This
after
is
court.
BS. What?
Sergeant Smith, have you ever loved SaMANtha?
Have I ever loved her?
Yes.
No, I have not. No, sir.
Objection. He's
Do
lying.
you love her?
I do not. I do not.
Is she your friend?
She is not my friend.
Do you dislike her with disdain in the heart?
Yes, I do. Look at Darnell in the back.
No more questions.
Look at Darnell in the back.
All right. Ms. Sent, if you want to ask your questions.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we
Mr.
go.
Carmen, you stated earlier that you had guns pointed to you. How many AKs did you say the night of your wedding?
Minimum 3, but I'm pretty sure it was 4. But I know for a fact 3.
Mm-hmm. What was the date of your wedding?
I have no idea. Probably, if I had to guess, somewhere early December. I try
And,
to forget that. You know, I try to forget stuff like that out of my mind. There's no reason to try to remember nothing like that.
So, how many AKs were pointed at you when you had marital relations with Miss SaMANtha?
Well, she always kept a few right there at her nightstand, and I knew at any point in time if I didn't do what she wanted, she would definitely grab it and pull the trigger.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you're a scaredy pants.
Yes, I'm scared of firearms. With whenever somebody has one and I don't have one, or you know, maybe if I'm working, I might have one on.
Holding them?
She would always have one strapped in her waistband for sure, 100%. And then just about every single
waistband,
room.
even though you're having relations, correct?
She always kept one on her. Yes. It would be right there beside her right there beside her in the bed. It'd be right there on her nightstand. It'd be in her bathroom. If you've never been inside her house, it's loaded with firearms.
I never have been in her house, and you know, this is San Andreas, not you know, San Los Snuggles. So I can imagine that.
Counselor has no questions for our witness.
Please ask your next question. Please ask the next question.
Did you or did you not have marital relations with Mrs. Smitty?
Yes, it was all forced. It was, as far as I felt in fear for my life, is what I'm saying. Is if I didn't do what she wanted at that certain time, she's a ticking time bomb, and at any point in time, she would shoot. I mean, look, she has shot me before. Let's be honest now. She has shot me before. So if I didn't do what she wanted, I didn't want to get shot.
Did you enter into that bedroom willingly?
Again, if I didn't do what she wanted, she's a ticking time bomb. She would shoot me.
Are you alleging that Mrs. Smitty here followed you nonstop with a gun to your head, forcing you to do every little thing that you did?
No, not to my head, but she would always have one on her.
Including entering your marital home and having marital relations.
Again, I knew with her having firearms on her and all around the house that if I didn't do what she wanted, it was not going to turn out very good for me. I did know that.
Okay. So, regardless of all of that, you did in fact have relations with her, correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Did you have relations with her within at least 8 weeks prior to her getting her exam?
I'm not sure.
No further questions.
Davis, thank you for the 1,000 biddies, bro.
Any redirect?
Appreciate 1,000 biddies. Thank you.
I got nothing.
I got one question, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
The defense stated in your marital home, but did you in fact have did you I don't even know how to ask this, Your Honor, because we've already been through this.
Actually, I'm clearly just hearing fart noises out of his mouth again.
Get to the question, please.
Objection sustained.
Did you two have a house that you bought together, Smitty?
Did we buy a house together?
Yes.
Sir, go take a seat. Don't ask me another question.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna ask you to
just go take a seat. You're not.
You need to answer the question, sir. You asked it. You need to answer.
I'm firing him, bro. I'm firing him. No, we did not buy a house together, but it's marital property. I'm about to fire him, dude. He set me up.
What?
Have a seat. All right.
He set me up.
I just have one question, maybe a couple for you, Mr. Smith.
He set me up.
It's true that you're on the police force? Is that correct? You know where to call 911 or how to call 911?
Yes, that's correct.
If you were threatened by her every time, did you call 911 at each of those occasions?
No, I did not. That's very embarrassing. I work at the police department. I don't want forklift showing up. You know, like it's happened before. Matter of fact, forklift and Nordy, Officer Norden has showed up. That's very embarrassing. The whole department knows about it. Every time there's a police report between me and her, the entire department reads it, and it's very embarrassing. And I try to keep my personal life personal, and not let every Tom, Dick, and Harry read what's going on in my personal life because of that crazy woman.
Okay, well,
I have no further questions.
He's not an expert to craziness.
I have no further questions.
I've become
You
an
may step
expert
down.
dealing with you already tonight.
Sergeant Smith, you can step down and come talk to your attorneys, please.
Yeah, go talk to your nannies.
You're wild.
Anything else from
Stepping. Joe ugly ass shoe.
Sergeant Smith's side?
No further.
Hey,
We submit.
Donnie, come here.
All right. Are both sides ready for closing?
Hey, I don't think that she's paid her. I don't think she's paid her taxes in the last 2 years. Is there like any kind of tax bracket thingy-majigger that she could be, lit up with?
Yes, maybe we could. You could find out. If it comes down to splitting the assets. The assets are a huge conversation in divorce. Maybe if that happens, you could talk about the taxes. See if she owes money. You don't want to be on the hook. You don't want to be on the hook for any of her debt. You know what I mean? Debt's huge.
Huge. He said it's huge.
Huge. Quite frankly.
I remember her telling me that she hadn't paid taxes in a few years, and she said something about if Donald Trump can get away with it, then she can get away with it. I just didn't know if that was true or not.
I should probably tell you, you're on live television right now.
Dylan, you got to get up on stand.
What?
The same coin.
Dylan,
What
we called her cheating, bro. What do you mean?
Caught her cheating with who?
Do you not remember? We was at the house. We called her cheating with that guy.
Huge. You saw her in the act.
We saw her in the act. Dylan,
You kind of set that up, Smitty.
But she fell for it. What do you think, Donnie?
She fell for it?
Huge. I think guilty is guilty is. It's pretty guilty. It sounds pretty bad.
That's pretty true.
Huge. Doesn't sound like fake news, and I'll tell you, I know fake news when I hear it. I don't think it's fake news.
It's not like CNN.
No, not like any of those huge media networks. I tell you, you can't trust them. You know who you can trust? You can trust Donald.
You can trust WTF Wad News. Because it's a 1 instead of a 3 now.
I may need y'all again. Just sit tight.
I feel that, a father giving support to his own child is really, necessary. It shouldn't be forced upon an individual. This is something that, as a man, he should just offer up that this is his child, whether he wanted it or not. It happened. He deserves all the money.
Oh, I should have mentioned Messer or Corey.
That's all.
Dang, I should have.
All right, thank you, Ms. Sant. The attorneys for Sergeant Smith.
Yes. Marcus Giambi, Your Honor, for Mr. Smith here. It's a sad day that I'm the most professional one in this courtroom. We've seen defense get fired over here because of a relationship. The men that the defendant SaMANtha has gone through shows there's no real idea who the father of this baby is. The illegitimacy of the marriage is proof. No court record being shown, and counselors tried to attack our court clerk, who does an undying service to the state, always keeping and maintaining those records at the highest level. This marriage was shown to be done by force and fear, so bad that Mr. Smith tinkled on himself. The court's only seen the fear that he was put through by her violent nature, forcing a marriage, forcing a pregnancy that she claims is his. We will not submit to.
Real quick, Dakota, thank you for the 5 gifted
practices
subs.
done by the Central
you for
Medical
the 5
Center
gifted
are
subs,
scary
Dakota.
and shady. There was
Appreciate
no
you.
foundation to the training expertise of their witness being credible at any level. The fact the doctor didn't show up to testify to these tests, the counselors did not even prove or bring these test results in so we could have a true medical doctor review these items to see if they are true. We would ask this court to dissolve any type of marriage that's believed in the amount of crazy that SaMANtha has going in her head, and also show that this child that she's bearing does not belong to Sergeant Smith, who's a credible witness that does a selfless act of being a sergeant for LSPD. With that, we have no further.
All right, thank you.
Finally.
All right, at this time, I'm going to make my ruling.
Gary, thank you for the 4 months, bro. I appreciate the 4
Ruling
months
is
at tier
gonna
1.
be as follows.
Listen.
I do have credibility issues on both sides. I have concerns about both sides lying on the stands. But I did find Sergeant Smith a little less credible tonight with his testimony on the stand. With that being said, this divorce is going to now be granted. Anything or any type of marriage that was there has now been dissolved. Both sides will be able to keep their separate house. At this time, Sergeant Smith, you will pay SaMANtha $5,000 a year in spousal support.
Do what for what?
We'll pay that.
You want
in a
to
monthly
appeal that? You can
installment.
appeal it hugely
In
bigly.
terms of the baby, I have very major concerns about both sides caring for this baby, and because of that, I'm going to get San Andreas CPS involved in this case. Once the baby is born, it is going to go into CPS custody, and CPS caseworkers will work with both sides to decide when and if either of these sides will get
Can I
their baby
appeal
back.
this for sure?
We will come back.
Huge.
for a
I think
hearing,
you have to try. I think
with
you know,
CPS
financially,
discussing other
what's the worst that can happen? You know what I mean, Huge?
and we will handle that then. Does either side have any questions?
We object to your statement attacking our client, Mr.
I think
Smith.
it's the judge.
You technically
Tell them that the baby is
bradied him by the
Messer's and they
statements
should be
you made
married.
about his credibility, which are
Now,
false.
Well, this is not. You can't Brady him. It's not criminal.
You can Brady him if you find out that he's
credible.
lying and his statements are telling that he's not
Shut the hell up.
trustworthy. It doesn't matter what. It's at a courtroom. It doesn't matter if it's criminal or not.
go
The
ahead
fact
and
the judge
cry
is
'cause you
claiming that
lost.
this individual's untrustworthy could be a Brady issue for future court proceedings. This is unacceptable. The state does not accept this. Your statements are false, and we're questioning you as a judge on this case, sir.
What he said.
All right, we will take up the Brady.
Huge.
We will take up the Brady issues if there are any. for the
You,
next court
Your
case.
Honor, you made them by saying that he may not be trustworthy. You're jeopardizing his whole career here. How's he going to be able to pay this crazy lady at all if he doesn't have a job and he's not employed? I can't believe you made those statements on the stand.
Huge.
I think you need to withdraw yourself from this case.
He's
Ma'am, you need to stay out of this. This is between me and the judge. I don't care what you have to say. I can't believe you just attacked our witness.
Your Honor.
The truth
if I may.
is, the judge might be baby daddy whenever the final official results
That's a
come
fair
out.
question. Sergeant Smith makes it. Do you have a relationship with SaMANtha, Your Honor?
I do not.
Erroneous.
Allegedly.
Your Honor, I do one thing, Your Honor. The state or our side asks that this $5,000 alimony or that charge a year is not implemented until we have gotten the full report from CPS.
And we determine you're not dating SaMANtha.
Yeah, and I want to say something too. Y'all worried about me and trying to question me and stuff about why I did this or why I did that, and I told you I was in fear for my life. Judge, if you're not dating her, I believe you might be in fear for your life too, so you know where I'm coming from. So how you gonna tell me I gotta pay her money? Donnie T, can we? No, we're gonna appeal this, Donnie.
Huge. It's my money and I want it now.
All right.
Yeah, what he said.
All right. We will hold the $5,000. We hold that off until the CPS investigation is back, and at that point we will decide also if child support and custody need to be ordered. The final order of the court. Anything else from either side?
I want you noted as you're in contempt of your own ruling here.
I would like it to be noted that I love you and your hair.
Am I leaving out of here single?
You
Yes,
are.
sir.
Yep, the divorce has been
Hey, you
granted.
gonna stay
And
single? You
no
wearing
money.
shoes?
Smitty.
The defense.
No money. Not yet.
Oh, I know this right.
We move to make sure that Mrs. Smithers here can officially change her name back to her previous name.
What would you like your last name changed back to?
Smithers.
All right,
Thacker, Messer, Darnell,
your last name
which
is
one?
changed back to Smithers as of this date.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, court is adjourned.
Might be stoned before long.
That was
What's the
insane.
judge's
I
last
can't believe
name?
this crap just happened.
That's the one that's really
Donnie,
gonna count.
Donnie, I need your phone number in case we're.
You're going
future
on the
records.
news, Judge.
Huge.
You're going
I
on
can
the
give you my phone
news.
number. We can talk about this. I think, quite frankly, if you're being honest, I've
corruption
seen
in
a
the
lot of
court.
cases in court.
In a
And
world.
this is definitely a doozy.
Cities
out there.
and SaMANthas. A corrupt judge walks.
Did you share yours with me?
Excuse me, ma'am. Did you get it? It should have been there. Hold on. Try again.
Hey,
Yeah, try
you're
again,
going on the
Donnie.
news, Samantha. You're going on the news.
Sticky voice.
How you doing?
Corruption in the court. Samantha stands alone with the judge
I'm
in the
alone.
back rooms of the courtroom.
I ain't got it.
This is what really
So
happened.
there's outside and inside.
All right, I was distracted by Sam here. What was you asking?
That's what I'm saying.
Yep, I just
When
won.
Batman comes to any other court cases, it goes on case. Since that's
This
in the
is some
court
bull.
records, he's going to be admissible now for any expertise. Unless that gets appealed.
Yeah, don't be on the business end of I got you, Donnie.
You got me. I'm losing it somewhere here. But you got me.
Yes, look, hold on. I'll text you back to make sure.
I think we can. We definitely have something to talk about here. I think, quite frankly, $5,000 is a lot of money. Huge.
Who's the appeal circuit?
Did you get that, Donnie?
I got you, Sergeant Smith, loud and clear. Huge.
All right, here you go. Go ahead and hit that Y, and I'll talk to you in a bit, okay? Talk to you later,
Got
Donnie
you.
T.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
That's what I'm talking about, Smitty.
Did you get all that on camera?
I got it all. I got it all, brother.
Was you glad that you didn't have to go up there?
This guy
I mean, would it have helped?
Would you have been nervous?
I think it was rigged, man.
Dustin, thank you for the
I would've
100
been
biddies.
nervous.
Epic, thank you for the 100
What do you
biddies.
mean?
Jonathan, thank you for
I
the
don't get
45
nervous about
biddies.
nothing.
Gary for the 4 months. And Dakota with the 5 gifted subs.
Should have won.
Dude, this is wild. I mean,
Completely rigged. I think it was the shoes, brother. I think it was your choice of shoes. That's what lost it for you.
wow, I look good.
Because you had that 3 shades of red on.
Matter of fact, I
Dadgubbit.
don't care what this judge said. He's terrible. So I'm going to
He
put my hat
was.
back on.
Judge Puffs.
There. Now, if I
Yeah,
don't
you
up
look
there,
great.
If I don't
Yeah.
went up there and sound like that, I'd
I mean,
have won.
that matches that man's suit over there.
I mean, this is ridiculous, bro. I mean, she freaking had Darnell in the crowd. Could be his child. Messer and Corey was over at a house. And this judge talking about some $5,000. I'm telling you right now, I'm a witness about he can be on y'all. Quit, it's going to be me on him.
Well, I thought you guys.
I don't know,
can't believe it.
Scuba.
I can't believe it
I have
either.
no idea.
Incredible.
I almost fired my daggum attorney mid-court.
You should have. You should have. But he stood strong. I give him props.
Technically, Smitty is no longer married to her.
Well,
outside
I'm a
family.
single man, so.
Maybe that's a win, too.
And that ain't
That's
my
a plus.
child.
That's a plus.
How much does he owe?
That ain't my child. If anybody, it's more your child, Dylan, than it's mine. He can say, "What's?
On a cop salary,
What do you
So
think?
what are we gonna do now?
What do you think about that?
we need to pick up some
What was that?
It's more your child than it is my child.
What do you mean?
There's a better chance
Just
it's
because
yours
you're
than it is
divorced.
mine.
No. Just because you're divorced doesn't mean you need to go pointing fingers at your friends. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see what Donnie's over here saying.
Could be. Hey, what if it's Donald's?
I don't. Donald seems too trustworthy. I don't think it is.
Okay.
Donnie
Smitty,
T.
you okay?
As long as you
Donnie
think
T.
so.
You
All
think-
right.
You think we got like a legit appeal coming up, Donnie?
Huge. I think we were just talking about it. Me, the deputy attorney general.
Judge is completely biased.
Huge.
Yeah,
I
what I'm
think
saying, he
it's,
just slandered you, Smitty.
Yeah, he's 100% biased.
He almost Brady'd you.
I wouldn't be shocked if you've seen a couple weeks of them dating. 100%.
He
Oh my
Brady's you. You're
God.
gonna be stuck on a desk. You can't go out on the field.
I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna put a hit out for this guy. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that.
No, you can't do that. You're
Yeah,
still
no,
covered.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. There you go. Huge.
Yeah, but here's the bright side, Smitty.
What?
You can get all the mamas you want now.
I can.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that is true.
All the mommies.
But she's so
All the mommies?
She's so crazy. She'll
Yeah,
probably
all the
still
mommies.
pop up there and try and break in my house.
Really good.
I'll tell you,
She buy.
quite frankly, I think, they maybe should have
TGNT
said,
gave them
you know,
50
how
biddies, bro.
unsafe you were fearing for your life. That's huge. Huge. And now you have to pay money to the person who you felt threatened your life. And I tell you, quite frankly, that's scary. It shouldn't happen. Shouldn't happen here in America and San Andreas. It shouldn't happen anywhere, I tell you.
I agree. I absolutely agree. I'm probably gonna come back up here tomorrow and get me like a restraining order or something on her. So she.
I would do it. You need to do it, Smitty.
Yeah. Yep. She don't need to be around.
Yeah, it's one of those situations, I don't wish it for anybody, but it's better to have one and not need it than need it and wish you had one and not have it. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
Huge.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. Golly, I've had all I can do.
What a day! What a day!
It's a long one.
Well, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Come on.
Hey, Donald.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Just to watch it.
Yes.
God, dude, y'all were freaking awesome, man. I appreciate y'all so much.
Great stuff, Doc.
Watch my radio now.
Oh.
Thank you, DeLeon. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all so much, guys. TikTok, guys, I'm live on Twitch. Deputy Smitty on Twitch, guys. If you want to come on over, smash that follow button. We're pushing 40,000 followers, guys. Click my profile picture. You'll see my Twitch link, and then you can just type in Deputy Smitty. Or if you see my Twitch link, you can click that. Or if you don't need the Twitch link, you already got the Twitch app. Then type in Deputy Smitty. That's what I was trying to say. I'm sorry.
Oh, Georgie, that's because you've been chain smoking cigarettes 2 at a time this whole time. I gotta go in my head for a minute for a quick meeting. All right.
Go write that guy a ticket for park. Look at where
You
you are.
have a cigarette in your mouth right now. Yeah.
That's what that is?
I didn't hear it. If
You know, Sadot might need to come tow that, to be honest.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey,
My tongue?
Smitty,
Draper,
are you smoking?
I am smoking. It's
That guy
Marlboro
that we pulled
Red.
over for impersonating a
Marb
cop, parked on
matches
the,
your
parked on
shoes.
the median
Yeah,
right
it's
there. We're gonna have to
Marlboro
give him a
Red.
ticket.
Oh, he did?
I never knew.
Car up.
I never
No,
knew.
it's over here.
Well,
Come see.
so the
my
stress
God.
has got to me.
He pulled out a badge.
I think you need a drink, brother.
You think I need? Wait. Is this Donald's
What?
car?
Gotta be. Amazing.
Is this Donald's car for real?
Could be.
Dude, this car's bad, son. Holy smokes. Dude, this car's bad. Let me go ask how much you paid for this thing.
I can go get your knife for you. For your
gosh. Oh, Lord.
Why do you have
Dylan, come here. I need you over here.
What's going on?
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh my God.
Why are you calling me whenever we just got out of court?
Because I can. We ain't got no restraining order.
What do you mean?
I mean, we don't have a restraining order. What else would that mean, idiot?
Dylan, come here, Dylan.
So we stranded.
But why are you calling me though?
Well, the one offered to take us down to Central in his BMW, so.
Mason?
Hello? Watch this, guys. Watch this. Where's Donnie? Where's Donnie T at?
Not here.
That's a good question.
Dude, where did Donnie T go? I want Donnie to listen in on this. Where'd Donnie T go? We need you and Donnie T to listen in on this.
I mean, it's just emissions. I try to avoid them.
Oh my God, he drove off. I thought we ran by his car. He drove off?
I guess.
Oh no.
Dude, I thought we ran by.
How'd he do that?
Did we not run by his car to run inside?
Yeah. We must have walked right by him. Are you gonna clock in at the station tonight, or are you?
No, I ain't clocking in at the station. I'm worn out from this.
Good grief.
Bitch, hello. This is Donnie T.
Hey, Donnie, are you near the courthouse still?
Yeah, just put my car away in the garage right around the corner. What do you need? How can I help
No,
you?
this is my car here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what's your postal?
1063, I tell you, right around the corner, huge.
I need you for 1 second. I'll be right over there.
Okie dokie.
1063. Here, hop out 1 second. These cars can be a little funny. There you go.
Make sure my gun was in there.
Hey, Smitty, can you do us a favor?
I don't know. What's up?
You think you can take EMS back up to Central?
Well, I got to run the 1063 real fast and speak with somebody. I'm not going up there.
I got you.
See if those cops over there will do it for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You had phone report?
Appreciate it. Come on. 10. Where's he at? Where's Donnie T at?
I don't see him. I don't see him.
Bro, look at that car.
Right. Oh my gosh. That's a true patriot.
Hey, Donnie.
How we doing?
I just need you, because I know that you're such a credible witness. I need you real fast just to listen in. She's already called me since court.
What does she want? What
Well,
is she?
That's what I'm about to do.
Aggressive?
Hey, how you doing?
So what'd you call me for? Chad!
Why'd you just call me?
I'm calling you back because we lost service. What'd you call me for?
We didn't lose service. I hung up.
Oh, well, what was your reason of calling?
I don't need a reason to call.
No, can't hear anything. I hear you.
Nope. All right. What'd you call me for? SaMANtha.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Got it.
Are you gonna talk or no?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
SaMANtha.
How you gonna call me and not talk?
SaMANtha.
You gonna call me and not talk?
She's playing dumb now. She's acting like she can't hear me. And I know good and dang well she can.
Huge. I think, maybe you should look at that restraining order sooner rather than later, allegedly.
All right.
Yeah, exactly what he said. You didn't mute that, did you?
SaMANtha.
Hello?
SaMANtha. SaMANtha.
I don't understand why you calling me if you ain't gonna talk.
SaMANtha, can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me, SaMANtha?
Oh my.
All right, she's playing dumb. Well, I need you here as an extra witness, but I'm gonna get out your hair, okay? Go take you a nap, Donnie.
Huge. I tell you, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go look at some things and think about the case tonight. We're gonna be in touch. We're gonna figure out the best way to do this. We're gonna do it huge, and we're gonna do it right.
Well, I appreciate that, sir, and I'll
thank you,
talk to
sir.
you later, okay?
Yep. Thank you, sir. Stay safe.
Thank you.
You too, sir. Love you.
Love you. Yeah, love you. Man, is it weird that I get nervous around that man?
Why do you get nervous?
I don't know. He's just, I feel like a presence around him. Absolutely crazy.
I mean, that is Donnie T.
I know it.
Oh my gosh. Are you about to go to bed?
I mean, are you sleepy?
I'm going to my house. You want me to take you somewhere?
You could just, drop me off somewhere in the city.
Where
you in a
at?
hurry to get home? Gosh.
You don't like driving lights and sirens on?
I mean, I do.
Are you scared?
Control, brother. I'm ready.
Or are you scared?
Don't be talking about security pants when you were talking about peeing your pants because SaMANtha had a gun.
Would you not?
No.
What do you mean no?
You not remember the face of fear of Dylan Squigworm? There is none. Zero. Zilch.
You would have been petrified if you had to get up there on stage and
We
speak.
mowed down the Purple Gang that one time.
Okay,
You don't
we did do
remember
that.
I am not scared of anyone.
But you would have been petrified if you had to get up there on stage and speak.
No.
You don't think
Not
so?
at all. No. Not at all. You sounded a little shaky in your voice.
Did I?
You did.
Where do you want to go?
Just take me in town, drop me off. I'll figure out where I'm going. You remember the garage you picked me up at?
Yeah.
Just drop me off there.
You got a car?
Yes, I've got a car.
What kind of car you driving these days?
Oh, I've got a little. It looks like an old Pinto, and I got my grandfather's car.
Did Deborah buy it for you?
Deborah?
Yeah.
No, I bought this car with my my newscasting money.
Your tax return?
No, it's my earnings.
All right, Dylan.
Bought it fair and square.
Well, Dylan, I'll see you next time, buddy. You be good.
Brother, it's a pleasure every time.
Absolutely. Thank you for your service.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You be good now. Don't be getting all the mommies.
I will.
Be good.
Yellow.
Smitty.
Yes.
I forgot my gun in your glove box.
Oh,
Make sure no one takes it. That was my grandfather's.
All right. I'll
put it in your safe or something at your house.
All right, I will.
All right.
All right.
Don't be eating my gummy bears, okay?
Okay, I won't eat your gummy bears.
Please don't eat. You promise?
Yeah, I promise I won't eat your gummy bears.
Okay.
All right, see you.
All right, I love you. I love you, brother.
Love you, brother.
Have a good night.
You too.
Yeah, have a good night.
Bye-bye.